The 2014 Chevrolet Sonic. The Chevy Sonic gets so little coverage from car magazines that it is easy to forget it even exists. Even the Chevrolet team does not seem too excited about the subcompact's prospects with American buyers. Maybe that is why most of the official images are just renderings of the car inserted into picturesque backdrops via Photoshop. If Chevrolet can't be bothered to actually take its mini car to the desert for a photo shoot, why should buyers care? There are a few reasons that the Chevrolet Sonic is storming up the sales charts recently to become the top-selling supermini in the US for the last few months. Offered in 5-door hatchback or 4-door sedan body styles, the Sonic line is well positioned in style, price and interior tech to overcome rivals, like the Hyundai Accent, Kia Rio and Ford Fiesta. A new 2013 RS trim added lower gear ratios to help improve acceleration in the top 1.4-liter turbo engine guise. While relatively exciting versus the bread-and-butter LS, LT and LTZ trims, the 2014 Rupees deserves a review of its own, published in the near future, so check back for more details. The focus here is on the volume model sedan and hatchback Chevrolet Sonics with highlights of the new 2014 features and options. Click past the jump for the full review of the 2014 Chevrolet Sonic. Exterior. The Sonic twins share their interesting nose graphics up to the A-pillar of the car. The style is marked out by a low-mounted, full-frame Chevrolet bowtie grille and flanked by quad round lamps on either side. The headlights are probably the Sonic's most unique feature, as they hark back to the older BMW style, but are an open design instead of shrinking the lamp cylinders under a sheet of smooth plastic. It's a distinctive touch that will resonate with younger buyers. The look is only let down by the cheapness of the halogen reflectors that actually do the lighting and have a yellowish hue that screams econo car in cities dominated by white LED-wearing Audis and BMWs. The low grille avoids looking like a pig snout from most angles and the front overhang is not excessive. As the Sonic rotates into profile, there is a clear similarity in style between the hatch and sedan via the rising swage line and the lower door sculpting, both aimed at impacting sportiness in a practical shape. Where the sedan's rising shoulder line continues to shape the rear three-quarter and trunk, the hatchback flips the swage line upward to form the rear window outline. Chevrolet is supporting OEM vehicle wraps for the Sonic via a web configurator called Chevrolet Graphics. About a dozen different partial and full vehicle wraps are available for both the sedan and hatch. Multiplied by the handful of standard exterior colors, the combinations are enough to make sure your Sonic is unique on the road. The graphics don't revolutionize the appearance, but it's refreshing to see a manufacturer so involved in aftermarket trends. Check out the big photo gallery below for some sample Sonic graphics. Overall, the 4-doors style in profile is relatively fresh. Things fall apart out back for the sedan, which is cursed with a high roof and very high trunk lines. While not exactly cover-worthy, the Sonic sedan looks far more planted and sportier than the Ford Fiesta sedan. The Fiesta sedan from the back is simply grotesque with tiny taillight blobs atop a trunk lid so narrow it could be from a soapbox car. The 5-door Sonic, as Chevrolet likes to call it instead of hatchback, looks less fresh from the back due to some shared design cues with the universally loathed and discontinued Chevrolet Aveo. You know a Chevy is a total flop when the name lasts only one generation. 2014 Chevrolet Sonic exterior features: tinted solar heat-absorbing glass automatic on/off halogen headlights with DRL color-coded manual outside mirrors, powered and heated mirrors, available color-coded door handles, available chrome-trimmed color-coded door handles, available chrome trunk handle, available chrome belt line trim, integrated decklid spoiler LTZ, 15 inches steel wheels LS, 15 inches painted aluminum wheels LT, 17 inches painted aluminum wheels LTZ. 2014 Chevrolet Sonic exterior dimensions. Interior. The Sonic's interior is excellent for this class of car. It combines digital instruments for the primary speedo display with an analog tachometer just beside it in a round binnacle. The result looks like a mix between a track day race logic display and the digital displays in the Chevrolet Volt. The look is current, appealing and a good compromise versus fully digital gauges, whose tachometer is always the weakest link. Digital speed readouts are generally more precise and offer one-glance information that needles don't always provide. Among the three trim levels, the interior equipment is where the real differences between a $15,000 base LS and the $19,000 loaded LTZ are visible. The stereos are a good example. LS, AM, FM stereo with aux-in and equalizer. LT, AM, FM stereo with USB input, Bluetooth audio streaming and free trial XM subscription. LTZ, Chevrolet MyLink touchscreen stereo with apps and all the above features. The cloth quality also takes a step up with each trim level, from sport cloth to deluxe cloth and finally leatherette on the LTZ. The LTZ also features a nice-looking leatherette-wrapped dashboard. So, the interior specification level is highly dependent on the trim packages but is the same across the sedan and hatch. The 5-door model has exceptional cargo capacity for a car that is more than a foot shorter than the sedan. The hatch offers 19 cubic feet of space with the seats up and nearly 48 cubic feet with them down. This compares well with the sedan's maximum trunk capacity of nearly 15 cubic feet. Both numbers are very good for this size of vehicle and they match what's offered by compact crossovers, like the Buick Encore. For 2014, there are a few new options, like the optional rear-view camera on the LTZ and the LT promotional package that includes a Chevrolet MyLink radio, power sunroof and front fog lamps that were previously LTZ exclusives or individual options on lesser trims. Bluetooth voice calls, and steering wheel phone and audio controls are standard on all Sonics. Chevrolet's MyLink is the marquee system for web-savvy younger buyers. For 2014, all Sonics with MyLink integrate a number of innovative features, like Siri-based voice control and the Bringo app-linked navigation setup that uses the smartphone's brain paired with the Sonic's display screen and controls. MyLink's 2014 updates include compatibility with Apple's Siri Eyes Free for customers with a compatible iPhone running iOS 6, TuneIn, which provides access to 70,000 global radio stations, and apps for Pandora Internet Radio and Stitcher Smart Radio. In MyLink equipped Sonics, owners can use Siri in eyes-free mode to make voice-activated, hands-free calls to contacts on their iPhone, play songs in the iTunes library, and even switch music sources automatically from AM, FM, XM radio to iPod mode. Listen to, compose and send an iMessage or text message to a phone number or anyone in saved contacts. Access calendar and add appointments. Minimize distraction even more by keeping the screen of the iPhone from lighting up, even when Siri answers simple questions such as game score or the dates of national holidays. MyLink's integration of the Bringo navigation app for iPhone and Android provides full function, in-dash navigation via the central screen. Bringo in-dash nav costs $60 via app stores and also includes GPS-linked emergency information such as police, fire and the nearest hospital. Thousands of points of interest. Local search via Google Where Am I? Locator functionality. Live traffic functionality provides crash reports and lane closures, and with alternative routes 3D maps ability to store native maps to the customer's compatible smartphone, giving them access to locations and turn-by-turn directions even when phone signal quality is poor. 2014 Chevrolet Sonic interior dimensions, drivetrain, suspension and brakes. Sonics come in two powertrain flavors across both body styles. The base engine is a 1.8-liter DOHC 4-banger with VVT to produce 138 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque. The 1.8-liter is attached to a 5-speed manual or 6-speed torque converter automatic for an estimated 9.7 seconds 0 to 60 mph sprint. The optional turbocharged 1.4-liter is much quicker and more responsive. It is a modestly priced option that comes in below $700. This is well worth as for the additional pace and MPG the smaller engine delivers. Additionally, the turbo opens the door to custom boost mapping and other aftermarket enhancements once the warranty expires. The 1.4-liter scoots the manual trans Sonic to 60 miles per hour in just 7.9 seconds and the automatic following closely behind. Top speed is an estimated 108 miles per hour for both cars on account of their eco tires. Both engines are available with real automatics that are more sophisticated than the cheap CVTs that typically dominate the mini car segment. 2014 Chevrolet Sonic mechanical specs. Safety. People buying small economy cars are justifiably worried about safety in road crashes with larger vehicles. Chevrolet really over-designed the Sonic's crash structures and safety systems to make this by far their safest ever small car. The Sonic sedan and hatch are both 5-star cars from the NHTSA and top safety picks from IIHS. The only sections of the tests where the Sonic did not score the highest rating were in rollovers from the NHTSA and head-neck protection from the IIHS offset test. The Chevrolet Sonic packs a segment-leading suite of 10 airbags that even includes knee bags to prevent leg injuries and prevent bodies to slide into the foot well, despite wearing seatbelts. These additional measures are strong evidence that the Sonic is among the safest small cars on the road. For 2014, the safety of the Sonic improves via the available Advanced Safety Package, which includes forward collision alert and lane departure waning, a rare inclusion in the under $20,000 segment. OnStar is also standard on the Sonic with 6 months of free directions provided audibly by the non-nav stereos in lesser models. OnStar has also broadened its offering to include vehicle monitoring and app-based remote start, among other features of the subscription-based service. In addition to federally mandated ABS, EBD, brake assist and stability control, the Sonic offers 10 standard airbags include side curtain airbags, which provide head protection for outboard passengers in the event of a side impact or rollover crash. Rollover sensor, designed to deploy the side curtain airbags in the event of an impending rollover. Driver and front passenger knee airbags, separate airbags in the lower instrument panel designed to minimize knee injuries in frontal crashes. StabiliTrack electronic stability control system helps reduce the risk of rollover crashes by keeping the vehicle in the driver's intended path by applying throttle, braking or a combination of both. Power-assisted front disc and rear drum brakes are standard. 4-channel anti-lock braking is standard and incorporates electronic brake force distribution, which balances braking performance based on such factors as road conditions and the weight of passengers and/or cargo. Pre-tensioners minimize forward movement during a collision, and are standard on the front safety belts. Load-limiting retractors cinch the belt more tightly. Latch, lower anchors and tethers for children. Child seat attachment system, which is included in all second-row seating positions. Tire pressure monitoring system on all models standard on STAR pricing. The Sonic is very reasonably priced from $14,000 up to $19,000 for the desirable LTZ spec. While not as cheap as the cheapest Nissan Versa model, the Sonic is still one of the best equipped value-oriented cars on the market. Dropping below the Sonic is the new Chevy Spark that starts just above $11,000 but is less sophisticated on big highways outside its natural urban habitat. 2014 Chevrolet Sonic pricing. Competition. The primary competitors for the Sonic are the Ford Fiesta and the Hyundai Accent. Secondary competition includes the Nissan Versa and the Kia Rio. Ford Fiesta. The Ford Fiesta is one of the best driving small cars in America, thanks to its sporty but refined dynamics and efficient engines. The U.S. market gets the Fiesta 5-door and a 4-door sedan. Both are narrower than the Sonic and feel tight inside on the hip and shoulder room measurements. They also feel tiny on the road where they are upset by expansion joints and other bumps that big cars don't feel. Hyundai Accent. The Accent is one of those Hyundais whose name conjures up the absolute worst car from the 1990s. The new Accent is actually far more sophisticated than ever before and is a credible competitor for the Sonic. Fuel economy ratings, once promised at 40+ mpg highway, were recently revised down significantly in both city and highway tests. Conclusion. The Chevrolet Sonic is a tidy drive and packs a decent interior design even in base models. The comfort and convenience of the LT and LTZ's features are more than worth the initial outlay of $4,000 to get them. They basically move the Sonic out of Econobox misery with MyLink's app-linked systems. It is very smart of Chevrolet to pursue this path to putting nav in low-cost models that otherwise wouldn't justify the investment. Additionally, by supporting iPhones and Android phones, the Sonic's infotainment is instantly personalized to that driver based on his phone settings. MyLink basically outsources some functions to the processing power, data connectivity and voice recognition of the latest smartphones. It then uses its 7-inch radio display as an enlarged iPhone touchscreen. Obviously the lower-level LS and LT trims were designed down to a price. The advantages of the LTZ pack are so critical to this car's value proposition that LS shoppers would be well advised to buy a nearly new LTZ that was a demo car. The hatchback is probably the best choice because it delivers much better fuel economy and has a huge cargo area. LTZ drivers have the best possible interior and engine, helping to make them less miserable in daily driving. At its core, the Sonic is still a boomy economy car with a jutting ride and little NVH refinement. While these demerits continue for 2014, they apply to the other compacts mentioned as well. Overall, the 2014 Sonic's tech and mechanical pack is tough enough to battle the segment leaders for long-term subcompact supremacy. Love it. Interesting headlight design, innovative MyLink integrations with Siri Eyes Free and Bringo Nav apps, big cargo capacity, especially in the 5-door. Leave it. Some Aveo styling cues still present entry-level LS trim level for masochists only. Upgrade to 1.4-liter engine a must.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.